What's up, Belz fam? Alright guys, today we're going to be doing Attack on Titan episode 69. First after this episode, last episode, we had a couple things happen. We had basically, we saw a little backstory on how basically Yelena and Onion, you know, it's hard for me to pronounce the dark-skinned guy's name.
Yeah, so we gotta figure out a little nickname. We have to learn his name.
Yeah, it's hard for me to pronounce. I'm gonna forget that name. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna.
But they're from the Marley and army.
Yes, so like they made a deal with Hanji and the scouts, and basically we kind of find out about Zeke's plan and how Zeke wanted to liberate the Eldians and Marley, and he basically wanted some kind of diplomacy and come together with the scouts and actually find a way to basically come together against the world and save the Eldians, right? So
the last thing we saw was Armin talking to Annie.
We saw Armin.
He was like in front of Annie.
Yeah, Armin was talking throughout the whole episode, basically talking about did they make the right choice and like, you know, couldn't have done a different way, because he even spoke with Eren when they were out there shooting at the range and everything, and like kind of like talking like, is there another way to do this? And Eren was bringing up some solid points, as well as Armin. So we've been saying the precedence has already been set. It is what it is. And
Happy Valentine's Day, by the way.
Happy Valentine's Day, for
That's
sure.
why I'm wearing red.
Yeah. But should be a very interesting episode. We're gonna go ahead and jump in. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing. We're gonna bring you guys Attack on Titan reactions every week. We also have the early access on Patreon. If you guys want to check that out, link to that in the description below. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump in. Let's go check it out. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's the thing we saw last when Eren was in the mirror looking crazy.
Looking crazy?
About fight.
Looking like... they're saying he looked like an Instagram model. He's not saying a word.
It's crazy how Eren is in this position now, man. Episode 61, a sound argument.
69.
Oh, 69. Wow. Nice. Sound argument 2 years ago. Okay, more backstory.
I didn't know Levi was like... super short compared to...
Well, Eren grew up, so he got taller than him.
Dang, Levi is short.
He is a shorty.
Like, I had no idea.
Hizuru. Oh! And she's the one that helped the Eldians when they were like,
Oh, yes, the one back when Willie Tybar...
When they spilled the drink, whatever.
Yeah.
We saw her twice. We saw her like during the... We saw her during that little thing with Willie, but I think we also saw her like during like the speech with Willie, but she was walking away, I think, or something like that.
That's interesting. Okay.
So this nation is a friendly nation to. So
Hizuru.
Damn, Paradis is not completely alone in all of this. You're the lost descendants of our nation's ruler.
What?
You're the hope of... So she's like the future leader of the Hizuru.
Of Hizuru, that's basically what it is.
This is crazy. She's an Eldian as well, though. Even though she's from Hizuru. She's a descendant of Hizuru. She would... Because... let's
well, because it said the Shogun was like...
would always come back and forth.
Yeah, from Paradis.
So she's half Hizuru, half Eldian.
I think she's...
Let's keep watching. Let's keep watching. Right. Interesting. I'm being used as a pretext. So like it's a precious world resource, and they'll be able to trade with different countries and get money from it. Must be passed down.
Wait, so pause it. So does this mean like one of them will get eaten? Is that what that means?
Well,
that's how they're gonna get passed down.
That's how it passes down. But until the 13-year term ends, they must bear as many kids as possible. So somebody with royal blood, which the only people with royal blood right now, as we know, is Zeke and Historia.
Yeah.
Those are the only two right now that have royal blood. So.
Okay.
Damn.
Whoa.
The rumbling is tied to their survival. That's the only thing. That's the only way they survive. That means Eren.
Wow. Oh, pause it? Okay, so now, yeah, because for a second, like, it was obviously, like, this happened 2 years ago, and so that's what Eren was talking about. The other option was probably him going to Marley and you know, of everything that we just went down.
Yeah. So because the thing that happens is, it's not a bad idea, right? It's not a bad idea because they have this weapon, this rumbling, that even with all the advancement the whole world has against Paradis, this rumbling is still a strong weapon against the whole world. So the world wouldn't be able to destroy them because they have the founding titan and he can activate the rumbling, and the rumbling is something the whole world is scared of. So,
but then Eren went ahead and
but the thing
took
is,
it in his own
the
hands.
thing is, Zeke said that's an advantage that the Eldians have. So if they just keep, you know, have breathing basically multiple, you know, people with generation of royal blood. And like they keep eating each other over time. After
Eren
every
didn't
13,
like that. He's like, we're becoming livestock.
Every 13 years, you know, that king eats his kids or whatever. You know, or the kid eats the parent. You know, makes the cycle. It's kind of messed up, but I see the logic in that. But it's kind of messed up. So Eren was trying to find another way. But Eren's solution is to kill everybody else.
But I still don't get why you went on your own and put the island in danger.
Right.
That's what he did. He left. And
so Eren rather kill everybody else instead. But hey, let's keep going.
So like, I don't know why you have him behind, you know, bars, because he can just. Wow, Eren looks amazing.
Oh man. Eren looking crazy back there. Woo. Who is this?
Oh, Historia.
That's Historia?
Wait, what? She's pregnant?
Historia's pregnant. I guess they're doing that breathing thing.
Yeah.
She's pregnant with a random Joe?
I hope he's not so random.
Information available to public.
Oh, so was at one time an ally. Are they not allies anymore?
Well, after the whole war thing, I don't.
Probably
not.
They don't know then.
Damn, dude.
Damn, I don't like that guy.
Oh, they're making a train, like they're having trains. They're developing Paradis. Wow. Okay. Yeah, look, he said that. Y'all growing so damn big because he's the shorty. He's the shorty. Right.
They have one common enemy. Paradis.
They don't know. Exactly. Sasha always thinking about food. Wow, because she's an idiot. Oh my god.
You're contradicting yourself.
That is so true. Okay, say that to Sasha now.
You had to say that, huh?
Yeah, man.
That's true, though.
Yeah, that's a good point, John. Very good point. Sheesh, bro. Boy.
You can't justify that. It is what it is.
Yo, Levi is crazy, dude.
Levi is literally just
oh my god
at Zeke.
What an episode.
I love it.
Dope episode. Really enjoyed this. It's crazy that Mikasa is from this what's it
Ackerman?
called?
Oh, Hizuru?
Huh?
Hizuru.
Yeah, this Hizuru nation, like she's like next up, I guess, to become the shogun or whatever. Like that's pretty crazy there. I did not see that coming, but that's interesting.
Yeah.
And you know, we're getting more of the story. The story's developing. We've got a lot of pieces there, and knowing how, you know, how Eren feels about the crew and how the crew feels about him now compared to then. And I don't know,
more of a
tough.
backstory of like how we got to present time too.
100%. And you know, it's tough. It's complicated. It's politics, and it's war, right? It's strategy. So you know, we'll see how everything plays out. But so far, I see where this like I like where this is going. I like you know how the mangaka is Isayama is actually telling the story right now. But
Mikasa is still writing for Eren.
100%.
It is not a surprise, but
yeah.
Damn, like
I can't. Yeah, go ahead.
Like Connie had a point, you know. Or
Yeah,
Connie had a point.
He had a lot of good points.
You know, like Eren is acting in a way that we're not familiar with.
Yeah.
You know, that's not the Eren that have you know, he hasn't been that Eren for the past 3 other seasons.
Yeah,
and now it's just like what's going on?
So like they mentioned, like he had a conversation with Zeke and everything like that. I think that's the missing part we're missing. That the conversation with Zeke, and maybe that'll give us that'll probably give us a clearer picture, as well as, you know, how he got to Paradis and not Paradis but Marley, and actually, you know, went about on his own and did this, right? So you know, it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see that and dive in deeper into what Eren is actually thinking, right? You know, I agree that, you know, having like, you know, the Eldians, you know, keep, you know, the ones with royal blood keep eating each other.
Yeah.
Which is what the Reese family was kind of doing anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because this was already happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Oh, you know what the rich in all of this, right? Is that anybody with royal blood that takes the founding titan takes the will of the old king.
Okay.
So the rumble will not be activated. That is now that I'm thinking about that is a very interesting, because if Historia takes the founding titan from Eren,
oh yeah, I see what you're saying,
or her kids, or anybody with royal blood, Zeke, whatever, Zeke's plan is based upon, you know, somebody with royal blood always eating each other after 13 years and keeping the and activating the rumbling, or keeping that as a check on the world so that the world don't do anything to the Paradis. But the problem with that is, if somebody with royal blood takes the founding titan, they take the will of the king. They only want peace. They want this stuff to end. You know, the old king wanted to have the Eldians gone, and he felt bad and all this stuff. They necessarily will not activate no rumble. They'll probably like just want the Eldians to be taken out.
Yeah.
So, because that's what happened when Rod Reese's daughter, what was her name?
Starts with F.
Yeah, it was I forgot her name.
Me too.
Freya. I think it was Freya. I might be wrong. I think it's whatever. So you know what I'm talking about. When she took the founding titan, she became like that. His brother as well did the same thing when they took them from his dad.
Yeah, that is true.
So that's a very interesting wrench that will probably go into this plan right here. But and maybe Eren knows that. How would Eren have known that though? That's the thing.
I don't know. There's just like a lot of missing pieces though that we still don't know, and I feel like every episode we're getting more of like, you know, what brought us here, like what brought us to like present day Eren and why he's doing these things.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You know, Eren has his ways, and I get that he doesn't want anybody to get hurt. You know, he's doing all of this because he doesn't want his friends, Mikasa, Armin, all his, you know, Historia. But guess what? Even by doing the way he's doing it now, people are still dying. Sasha's dead.
But not only that, but even what Connie said, you know, the old Eren would never put Mikasa in harm's way. He would never put her in the front line.
He put Armin in the,
He put, Armin, number one, and of course Mikasa too.
Yeah.
And the obvious one, Sasha dying.
And another thing is the Ackerman thing, right? We need to know more about what's going on with these Ackermans and because you know, maybe I'm gonna go back and watch a couple more episodes because I could have sworn, but she, you know, the lady she didn't mention anything about Levi because Levi's also Ackerman.
Yeah.
So I wonder if the Ackerman is not really a thing associated with them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe what Mikasa has with this. What is it called? Hizuru Nation is not something that is really related with Ackermans. Maybe that's something completely separate. Maybe her being an Ackerman is just it doesn't have anything to do with her being, because she didn't.
Or maybe they knew who.
Because Levi's Ackerman as well.
Yeah, but I think like they coming into this, they knew who they were looking for.
Right.
So that's why they asked like who has the symbol or whatever, the Ackerman symbol.
Yeah.
And that's when they're like, oh, that's her, because she already knew her name.
Yeah.
So like she knew who she was looking for, and I guess like. You know, they're like, okay, her name is Mikasa, and she should have like the Ackerman symbol. So
well, not the Ackerman, but the Kizuru symbol, the Shogun thing symbol, passed down.
Oh,
that means that she's the next Shoguness or Shogun
that
or whatever.
thing, yeah. So that's probably why.
Yeah, more answers on that. I'll probably rewatch this episode and try to figure more things out. But
to be honest with you, I feel like this episode was very like to the point. You know, like it wasn't like confusing. It was a lot of information that was given to us, but it wasn't like confusing to understand. Because there's some animes where, for example, like Re:Zero is just like you have to stop every second to just like process what just went on.
Yeah. So so I like that. It was very good. But we'll have to wait till next week to see what happens. But yeah, I would like to see more into Eren's mind, which is probably, you know, we're gonna get that moving forward. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram and on Twitter. The link will be in the description below.
Definitely, guys. See you guys later. For us out.